All right, Jeff Zimmerman here with Vergil Ortiz Sr. Just got done with the press conference here in Fort Worth, Texas. Sundance Square, your backyard.
How much you following?
How you doing, Vergil?
Pretty good. How you doing?
Good. I like that hat, man. Being an LA guy.
Thank you.
You converted.
I love LA. LA is a good. I love being there. I love the people.
So listen, I know we only got a few minutes, but talk about this fight, man. This kid, Lubin. Lubin is kind of one of those low-key guys you don't hear a lot about. He's not on social a lot. He's a dangerous fighter. 2 losses, Fundora and Charlo. I mean, why this fight? Why now?
Look, he's the guy that's available. He's the guy that's the best guy out there available. He can fight. He's not a boring fighter. He's respectful to a point, I guess you could say, right? So at the same time, you also, when you're fighting, you don't want to be going backwards either, because believe it or not, you're as sharp as your last guy. You're fighting a nobody and you get him out early. It doesn't do you anything unless you're buying time or unless you're trying to save yourself or whatever it is. So keeping him sharp still, keeping him in a fight still, but also giving him time to rest, because they need time to rest too. Bert's been fighting a lot of hard fights. A lot of his fights has been hard. So that's pretty much it. Just keeping him sharp and letting him still be himself, because as these guys get older, they need time to rest. And if you're resting so long and take an easy fight, it's like basically does nothing for you. So it's really just about keeping him sharp. And he's competitive. He doesn't want to just fight somebody either, just some regular anybody. He's not built that way. So you don't want to waste his time.
How do you, and I know you guys are focused, I mean, you guys don't overlook anybody, but you already got the talk about Boots Ennis out there. Boots is going to be in the arena. How do you stay focused at the task at hand and don't let that, what some people are calling a super fight with Boots?
Well, we don't buy into all that, because Vergil has a fight going on right now. That's one thing. You got to show his opponent respect, because if boxing works certain ways. You overlook somebody, it'll bite you in the ass. The other thing is that, I mean, come on, the guy just fought a nobody. How are you supposed to sit here and be worrying about him when he's fighting nobody? Just like thinks he can just go straight to you. Like, how about you fight somebody? You got to earn your way also. It's just the way it is. Lubin has earned his way. So for us, that's how we see it. Lubin's earned it. This guy's not even in the conversation for us. Unless you fight somebody, or if the money's there and they present it and it's good, that's fine. But man, the guy turned it down twice already, just recently. This last offer was supposed to be for October. So how can we sit here and think about him when he's already turned it down? For us, it doesn't make no sense. It's like, I heard somebody ask this question. I don't know if it was you, somebody saying, what does it feel like having a guy they're already waiting for you? How? He just turned it down twice. How is somebody waiting for you when they turn it down twice? It just don't make no sense.
And he's not the champion.
That question. Well, even if he was a champion, he turned it down.
Right.
Just this last offer. How is he waiting for you when he just turned it down? That's like you going out, I don't know, some girl turning you down and you're sitting there waiting on a date that's not even there. Like, it doesn't make no sense for me. So that's how I see it.
Listen, I asked Vergil just a little while ago, and I even asked Oscar. It seems like every weight class that Vergil's in, 140, 147, 154, it's the most stacked.
It's always been like that even since the amateurs. It's been like that since the amateurs. But the thing about it is, for us, it's different. When you're in that kind of division and you're fighting like the way you are, for us personally, it means something. It means more. Yeah, you got guys that are champions, 2-time champions, but look who they fought. And it's funny because it just depends who it is. Some people are happy there. They look at the title and like, oh yeah, I'm a champion. Like, I'll just say, Xander, he's all, he should be happy, I guess. But when he tries to rub it into like let's say he tries to rub it in Vergil's face and, oh yeah, I'm fine, but I'm a champion. Your championship fight is Vergil's 12th fight. Think about it. It's like it's no better than his 12th or 13th fight. So it just depends who values it how, and for us, Vergil doesn't want to be wasting his time. He wants to be remembered as one of the best. It means something. At the end of the day, it doesn't matter what anybody else thinks but him. It's how he feels about his career. That's why some people either they stop working or they keep going because they're not satisfied. They want more. It's the same thing. It's the feeling that they have.
And I'm here with Vergil Ortiz Sr. Just got done with the press conference, Sundance Square, Fort Worth. Big fight, Dickies Arena, Erickson Lubin. I'll get you out of here in a second, Vergil. Crawford, man, I know you guys wanted that fight. I remember Crawford was at one of Vergil's fight, and remember getting with Crawford afterwards and everything, and that fight just eluded him. Now Crawford, beats Canelo. He's on top of the world. Is that a fight that you guys would still want if it became available?
Well, it was available for us a year before he. So after his fight, not Canelo's fight, the one after where he fought Majamov, it was available. Turkey asked if Vergil would take the fight, and yes, he said yes. And then he offered it to Crawford, and Crawford said he was not interested because he was looking for the Canelo fight. Now this is a year before because he didn't fight for a whole year.
Right.
So Canelo took a fight in the middle of that, and then fought Crawford. So Vergil wanted the fight, and even Vergil in Saudi Arabia asked Majamov. Asked the
Turkey.
No, Crawford, because Crawford was there.
Right
there. Vergil went up to him personally and told him, "Hey, what are you going to do with those?" And they had their own conversation. I'll let them say, whatever. And it just left it like that. So we already knew that he wasn't going to fight Vergil once he done talked to him. We already knew. Now this was offered. The offer was before. And then they told us that he'd rather retire if he doesn't get the Canelo fight. So he was already a picture on that. This is what they told us after. And so, I think maybe he wants just big fights now, like stuff that means to him historic-wise, And that's not on knocking him, but we when it presented itself right here, we said, yeah, it just didn't happen. Who can blame him when he got a big fight?
What should we expect on Saturday night back in your hometown?
Hopefully good stuff for us. I don't never like to predict stuff. I'm just not like that. Not for us. But it's definitely gonna be fireworks. A good performance. Vergil always performs well. He's always in a good fight and good entertainment.
Awesome. Thanks a lot, Vergil.
Thank you.